Hi again. Great work so far. You've already achieved much more than most students to even get to this point, so you can be really proud of yourselves. But now it's time for the real test, which is communicating with your professor and maximizing your time during a tutorial.
During a tutorial, you will begin just like an IELTS or TOEFL exam with a short introduction, and you can ask the tutor any introduction questions to break the ice or get to know each other a little bit. Then the tutor will go through a tutorial agenda with you and discuss all of the work that you have completed up to this point. Finally, the tutor will give you the opportunity to practice further and give you instructions for the next part of the course.
Let's quickly review the tasks that your tutor will ask you about in the tutorial, and we'll also review what you should have completed before your tutorial. The tutorial tasks from Lesson 1, Global Reading and Listening. So the first task was find a TED Talk on an academic topic of your choice. And you go to www.ted.org. Secondly, you use the PPP approach and the strategies discussed in this lesson to take notes and understand the video. Next, you were to record any new vocabulary so that you can learn it. And finally, you were to note down your critical opinion of the video in the comments section on the TED website. Your tutor will ask to see your vocabulary notebook and will review any new vocabulary with you, as well as ask you to discuss your comments on the TED website.
Lesson 2, Study Skills. Prepare a list of study skills, attitudes, and behaviors that you will try to practice on this course, and be prepared to discuss this list in your first tutorial. Use the information obtained from this lesson and gather additional study skills from the internet. You should have at least 10 specific skills. Make sure to write in full sentences how you will approach each one of these study skills. For example, time management. I will not look at my cell phone first thing in the morning. Instead, I will begin each day with 15 minutes vocabulary review of the new academic vocabulary I learned the previous day and make a daily schedule of my study activities. Remember, writing down your study skills plan and sharing it with your tutor will help you actually follow the plan. It also helps you set concrete goals and measure your progress.
The tutorial task from Lesson 3 was the grammar lesson. Review the list of study skills created at the beginning of the lesson. Write 3 separate paragraphs of 50 to 100 words each on the following. 1. Choose one skill you have used successfully in the past and explain its use. 2. Choose one skill you haven't used before and explain how you plan to use it in the future. 3. Choose one skill that will allow you to describe a process and then write your description. This is an easy 150-word task if you completed Lesson 2 and the past, present and future grammar activities in Lesson 3. Don't forget to activate your new skills by using nominalization, punctuation, and different verb forms, as well as the new vocabulary that you've learned so far.
Tutorial tasks from Lesson 4, Speaking. In this lesson, there were 2 tasks you were asked to prepare. The first one was to use your reflective and critical thinking skills to find academic English speaking partners, either face-to-face or through the internet. Is 2 hours of your time. And then you were supposed to practice 10 topics from one of the IELTS or TOEFL topics lists with your partner and be prepared to practice a random topic in your first tutorial with your tutor. Your tutor will ask you to practice an IELTS or TOEFL topic depending on which test you prefer. The tutor will guide you through a real-world simulation and also ask you to comment on your self-reviewed speaking practice video. Remember to do your self-practice video. The second tutorial preparation task was the mind map. This is very important for framing the tutorial discussion around your chosen essay topic. The task instructions stated: before moving on to the next lesson, brainstorm a major problem in the world and the language that is used to discuss it. Make a mind map of the key words used to discuss the problem. You are going to need this mind map for the next lesson, where you will create your essay outline on the theme you have chosen. So, choose a problem that you really care about, because you are going to write 2,000 words about it.
The final tutorial preparation task was to create your own project outline based on a research question that you developed within the task criteria. Here is the task again for your reference. Tutorial task from Lesson 5, Outlining. As part of the MBE assessment, you'll need to create your own 200 to 300 word outline based on the following research question and upload it before your first tutorial. The question is: how does language contribute to reducing or creating harm to people, animals, and/or the environment? Focus on one of the world's most serious problems and write between 1,500 and 2,000 words.
Now, this should be plenty to prepare for your first 1-hour Oxford-style tutorial. However, if you do not complete these activities, you will neither be able to actively engage with the tutor nor proceed to the next stage of the course, which will be to develop your draft paper while reviewing the key techniques of academic usage, listening, reading into writing, referencing, and critical thinking. A lot of work to do so far. Keep going.
Remember that your tutor is there to support you, not to judge you. We want you to succeed, and we're here to help you to do that. But in order to succeed at master's level, you have to challenge yourself and be challenged by the tutor. So continue working towards excellence, trusting in the process, and you will cross over the master's bridge. See you in the next lesson.